You ever just open your banking app and stare at your balance like, wait, how is it already this low? You go through every transaction and it's not like you bought a car or booked a flight or did something huge. It's just random stuff. A coffee here, a small subscription there, a quick Amazon order, and suddenly your money is gone. I have been there. Seriously, I used to think I just needed to make more money. But the truth was, I needed to stop wasting the money I already had. And when I started paying attention, I mean really paying attention, I realized there were certain things that were just completely nonsense. Stuff that gave me zero value but quietly drained my wallet. So today I'm going to share 9 things that are total waste of your money. These are the things I personally cut out or learned the hard way. The different it was insane. Let's go through them each by each. The first one, upgrading to the newest tech every year. I'm not gonna lie, I love gadgets. The moment a new iPhone or laptop comes, I'll be watching reviews, convincing myself that I need it. I'll be like, the camera is so much better, or it's faster, or I'll make me more productive. You know what's funny? Every time I upgraded, my life didn't change a bit. The camera was 10% better, sure, but the difference wasn't worth dropping another $1,500. The truth is, companies are experts at selling desire. They don't just sell product, they sell your feeling. Now, I hold on to my tech for at least 3 to 4 years. My phone, my laptop, if it works, it stays. That mindset shift alone saved me thousands. Quick story, when I compared how much I spent on upgrade over past 5 years, it was around like 3 to $4,000. That's literally enough to buy used car or invest in whole year of course that could have improved my skill. That's when it hit me. Most of us aren't lacking money. We are just trading it for shiny objects that lose value every year. So yeah, unless your device is actually slowing you down or broken, upgrading every year is just burning cash for no reason. The second one is buying coffee every single day. Now this one is small but sneaky. I used to tell myself it's just $5. No big deal. But let's do the math. $5 a day, that's $150 a month. Over a year, that's almost $2,000. All for caffeine. I'm not saying you shouldn't buy coffee, but I love coffee. But making it a daily habit adds up big time. When I realized that, I decided to invest in good coffee machine. I bought a French press and some quality beans. And honestly, now my morning routine feels even better. I enjoy making it myself. I save hundreds every month. The real problem is not the coffee. It's how we normalize small, repeated expenses. Those tiny $5 moments are what quietly stop people from savings or investing. So I still grab a coffee once or twice a week, but daily nah. I would rather be with myself and keep that $2,000 in my pocket or it in my investment account. The third one is subscription I forgot I had. I once had like 7 subscription running at the same time. I had Netflix, Spotify, Amazon Prime, Disney Plus, online gym membership, and 2 more. And the crazy part, I didn't even realize how much they were costing me monthly because they were all auto renewing. $9 here, $14 here. It felt small until I added it up and realized I was spending nearly $80 every month. That's almost $1,000 a year on stuff I was not even using. Now, every few months, I do what I call subscription audit. I go through my bank statement, look at every single recurring payments, and cancel what I don't need. And here's what I learned from it. We live in a subscription era. Companies know that once you sign up and forget, they have basically secured passive income from you. And so don't let them win. Cancel ruthlessly. And if there's something you really use, see if you can share it, family plan, or switch it to annual billings to save even more. The fourth one's fast fashion. I used to buy cheap clothes just because they look trendy online. You know those $20 shirts or $15 hoodies that look great in pictures. Yeah, they just start fading and shrinking after 3 washes. Fast fashion biggest trick is convincing you you don't need new clothes all the time. But when I looked at my closet, half the stuff I bought was barely worn. Now I take completely different approach. I buy fewer clothes but better quality ones, stuff that lasts years, not weeks. And here's what changed for me. My closet is smaller, but my style feels cleaner and more confident. Because I'm not constantly chasing new outfits, I actually appreciate what I have. Fast fashion might look cheap, but constantly replacing poor quality stuff is one of the most expensive habits out there. Fifth one is one of the most important, buying brand new car. This one hurts because I made this mistake myself. When I got my first decent paycheck, I wanted brand new car. It felt like proof that I was doing well. So I got one. Yeah, the feeling was amazing for the first few weeks. That new car smell, the shine, everything. But when I saw the depreciation, the car almost lost 20 to 30% of its value in first year. I realized I basically threw away 1,000 just to feel fancy or little while. Now I see it differently. Cars are not asset, they are liabilities. They lose value every year. So now I prefer buying used cars that are 2 or 3 years old. They still look new, drive great, and I skip the biggest chunk of depreciation. If you ever feel pressure to buy a new, remember this. Nobody cares as much as you think, but what fits your budget, not your ego. Sixth one is extended warranty. This one is sneaky. Every time I buy electronics, the cashier would say, would you like to add an extended warranty just for $10, just for $20? And out of fear, I would say yes, because in my head, I was like, what if it breaks? But here's the truth, most products don't break in that period. Even if they do, repairs often cost less than the warranty. Extended warranties plays on your fear, and fears sells. Now instead of buying warranties, I set aside small emergency fund for tech repairs. If something breaks, I'll use that. If not, the money stays mine. Lesson: protect your money from fear-based spending. The seventh one is lifestyle inflation. This one hits me hardest, trying to keep up. When I started earning more, I felt like I had to look like it. New clothes, better phone, fancier restaurants. And when I saw friends, people online showing off, I would start feeling like I wasn't doing enough. That's called lifestyle inflation. When your spending grows with your income, and it's the reason so many people earn more but still feels broke. My turning point, one day I realized I was spending just to impress people who probably weren't even paying attention. Meanwhile, my savings were barely growing. So I flipped it. Now, when I get a raise or make extra money, I invest most of it instead of spending more. I would rather build quiet wealth than loud expenses. Let other people show off, you stay consistent. Number eight, impulse buying and retail therapy. Okay, let's be real. Who has not done this? You have a stressful day, open Amazon, buy something random just to feel good for a second. That used to be me. I would buy stuff I didn't need, gadgets, clothes, decor, and convince myself it was a reward, but the excitement would fade in hours, and I would left with less money, more clutter. The things fixed that changed everything. I started using that I call 48-hour rule. Whenever I want to buy something that is not essential, I wait 2 days. If after 48 hours later I still want it, I would consider buying it. And guess what? 90% of the time I completely forget about it, which means I never really needed it in the first place. Retail therapy feels good in that moment, but saving feels better in long term. Number nine, this is the most important, credit card interest. This one is the silent killer, and I learned it the hard way. When I first got my credit card, I thought paying the minimum balance was enough. I didn't realize that it meant paying interest on the rest. Over time, the interest built up. I was paying hundreds more than actually owed. It's like giving free money to bank. And the worst part is most people don't even realize it's happening until it's too late. Now my rule is simple. If I can't pay the full balance at the end of the month, I don't use the card. Credit cards can be amazing tools for building credits, getting rewards, earning cash back, but only if you use them wisely. If you let interest pile up, it will destroy your finance faster than you think. Here's the thing, saving money is not about being cheap, it's about being intentional. When I started cutting those nine things, my life didn't get worse. It actually got better because every dollar I saved became a dollar I could put towards something meaningful, investing, building skills, or just having peace of mind. And I learned something a lot. You don't need to earn twice as much to feel financially free. You just need to stop wasting half of what you already make. So next time you are about to buy something, pause and ask yourself, do I actually need this? Or am I just trying to fill a moment or impress someone else? Once you get honest with yourself, money start working for you, not against you. And trust me, when you start seeing your savings grow, you realize you're finally in control. That feeling beats you shopping high out there. If you got something from this video, drop a comment telling me which of the 9 habits you are cutting off first, and share this with someone who needs that reminder. Because the truth is, most people don't go broke overnight. They just slowly leak money without realizing it. But once you fix that, your entire financial life changes.